We're getting in some breaking news right now. This is the big news as far as Punjab Congress is concerned. Congress has now appointed Navjot Singh Sidhu as the president of the Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee with immediate effect. This comes in after the decision that has been taken by the Congress president. Not just that, apart from Navjot Singh Sidhu, there have been 4 working presidents of the Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee. It is Sangat Singh, Sukhwinder Singh, Pawan Goyal, Kuljit Singh Nagra. They're all who have now been appointed as the working presidents. But the big news coming in, Navjot Singh Sidhu has been appointed as the Punjab Congress chief. Joining us on the phone line is our executive editor, Niranjan. Niranjan, this is a big news. How exactly will this be taken by Captain Amarinder Singh's faction?
Well, this is a big update because Congress has snubbed captain and has appointed Sidhu as its president, and this is significant also because this evening there was a meeting of Congress MPs from both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and this is big because all of them had a and the letter that you see on the screen is first on Republic, story breaking on Republic, and this is huge because we are hearing Aishwarya is on the phone line. Let me go across to him. Aishwarya, Sidhu has been appointed the captain president. The Punjab president's captain has been snubbed. This is after MPs met this evening and told Sonia Gandhi that they opposed Sidhu for the post. Okay, so we'll go back to Aishwarya. We'll go back and show the letter once again because there are some names on that letter. 4 working presidents, not just one, but 4 working presidents. I don't know. We'll have to get some responses to this. We'll try and dial some phonos, some leaders on the phone and get them as well. 4 working presidents, rather unusual. Shri Sangat Singh Gilzian, Shri Sukhwinder Singh Dani, Shri Pawan Goyal, Shri Kuljit Singh Nagra. Complete rehaul of the Punjab Congress. Aishwarya back on the phone line. Aishwarya, 1 president, 4 working presidents, and nobody from either captain or his side in the list. What's going on? Okay, so the 4 working presidents of the Congress party appointed with Navjot Singh Sidhu as the president of the Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee with immediate effect. Just one thing that I want to tell you at this point, that Shavan, none of the 4 working presidents, I'll repeat the names, Sangat Singh Gilzian, Sukhwinder Singh Dani, Pawan Goyal, Kuljit Singh Nagra, none of the names that either captain or his camp maybe had in mind or had pitched. So this is a massive, I think, snub to captain. I think they made a big mistake because Punjab MPs earlier met in Delhi, and the overwhelming view from them was that Sidhu was not the right man for the job. So I think the Congress party has gone ahead nonetheless. We'll have to see how this plays out, but this is going to be a huge churn in the Congress party in Punjab. Huge churn. We'll have to see how it plays out in the elections. But Shavan, this is a huge move. Let's see where the story goes. Shavan.
Well, this is a big news now coming in, especially given the fact that the state is headed for the polls. This comes at a time when Captain Amarinder Singh has actually taken the Congress party to at least win not just once but twice. Fact of the matter is that Captain Amarinder Singh, many would say, has largely been seen as someone who would be in a position to ensure that the Congress stays in power in Punjab. But having said that, what really made the Congress president essentially decide to make Navjot Singh Sidhu as the Punjab Congress chief? Let me go across to Amandeep, who's joining us on the phone line. Amandeep, a big setback perhaps for the Captain Amarinder Singh faction, because remember, they essentially have made it abundantly clear that they are not going to accept Navjot Singh Sidhu as the party chief in the state.
Well, Shavan, a big mistake. The way Niranjan was pointing it out, that Congress did a big mistake by appointment of Navjot Singh Sidhu as a president of Punjab Congress. And in the upcoming days, very soon, they are going to realize it also. And even Shravan, the rest of the 4 working presidents, Sangat Singh Giljiya, Supinder Singh Dani, Kuljit Singh Nagra, they all are from Navjot Singh Sidhu's camp, and they were the one who was continuously raising the voice against Captain Amarinder Singh's governance during last year as well, and even before the Kharge panel also. So the entire power of Congress party in Punjab completely handed over to Navjot Singh Sidhu as well as his camp. Neither captains, any person has been adjusted to make a balance into that entire structure of Punjab Congress, nor the captain were considered into this, and neither they have taken Captain Amarinder Singh into the loop of this entire situation. 10 MLA has already raised the voice against Navjot Singh Sidhu and in the favor of Captain Amarinder Singh. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha MPs have raised their voice in the favor of Captain Amarinder Singh. Now many more things will come, many more developments are waiting in Punjab, and Congress might not able to handle it the way they are going to face the disaster in Punjab Congress before 2022 election. Big development is there. That is the reason Navjot Singh Sidhu was continuously meeting MLAs and ministers from past 2 days, and even today also he travelled from Patiala till Jalandhar meeting so many MLAs and party presidents, former presidents as well. So he is all in the celebration mode. But we cannot ignore the fact that Captain Amarinder Singh, a tall leader of Punjab Congress, cannot brush aside into this entire political scenario. And if it is, then the certain voices will be against Navjot Singh Sidhu, and Congress will be fighting inside the party instead of fighting against the opposition party. So the complete disaster is going to be witnessed in the upcoming days. And even Shravan, tomorrow, Sunil Jakhar, the outgoing president, former president of Punjab Congress, he has called a meeting of all the MLAs as well as the district presidents to pass a resolution in Punjab that whatever the decision High Command will take, the entire Punjab Congress will accept that decision. How, on which capacity he has called this meeting of MLAs, it is the prerogative of legislative leader of Congress party, and that is Captain Amarinder Singh. He is the one who can call the meeting of all the MLAs. But now Sunil Jakhar is all doing this. So somewhere down the line, in Gandhi family, Priyanka Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi are all against Captain Amarinder Singh. So that is the reason the entire power has been given to Navjot Singh Sidhu and his camp. Not even a single person from Captain camp has been adjusted into this entire revamp of structure of Congress party in Punjab unit. And even this is Shravan, I'm telling you that this is going to be the big mistake of Congress party. It will face so many criticism on the ground before 2022 election. Certain voices and certain senior leaders will not accept. How come the Pratap Singh Bajwa will accept Navjot Singh Sidhu when he openly raised the voice against the presidentship of Navjot Singh Sidhu, and considering Captain is a tall leader, we cannot ignore him. How those MPs can accept Navjot Singh Sidhu as a president of Congress party, and how those 10 MLAs can accept Navjot Singh Sidhu as a president of Congress party before 2022 election. They are all elected members. We cannot ignore them. Even the Congress party cannot ignore them. How they have made a calculation? It might be some sort of one-sided decision that the Congress High Command has taken. Sonia Gandhi has to make some kind of calculation and balance in the Punjab Congress so that both the leaders will be having the equal importance in the Punjab Congress. But now it was all inclined towards one side, that is Navjot Singh Sidhu. Sangat Singh Giljiya is the one who always raised the voice against Captain Amarinder Singh. Kuljit Nagra, who was earlier appointed as political advisor of Captain Amarinder Singh, but he did not join, and even cabinet rank was offered to Kuljit Nagra, he denied taking that, just because they all are not.
Thank you, Amandeep.
Captain Amarinder Singh.
Thank you, Abadi, for getting us the latest. It does appear that this is a compromise formula that has been struck by the Congress party.